Today I had a question. Someone asked me a question, and this question has been repeating. People are asking same or similar question. If I come to America, I get a green card, I do the interview, I do everything, I come to America, what types of jobs will I get? I have already a bachelor degree or master's degree. Some, okay, I just have high school and this couple of work experience. But I wonder, what type of jobs will I get? And how much will I be able to make maybe per month? And that amount I'm going to get, will that amount help me to survive on a month-to-month basis? So, welcome everyone. This is Ernest Boniface Makulilo, and you are in the right channel, the channel which is giving you some tips on how you can come here in the United States of America and be able to succeed. So, as I mentioned here at the introduction of the topic today, we are talking about the types of jobs someone you can be able to get once you come here. Whether you have, I will categorize, yes, you can come here with high school, but people with a degree, how will that work with you? And how you can be able to start, what will be the amount monthly you can be able to make, and how can you be able to sustain life? So, number one, once you are coming to America, sometimes it depends where you are going to stay. Where you're going to stay, it depends again with where you are going to get the host. The person you might know might be in New York. The person you might know might be in Hawaii. Someone you know maybe is in California. Someone you know is in Missouri or in Ohio. So sometimes where you are going to start your life will determine so many things. So many things in what sense, what types of jobs will be available in that particular state, but also how much will be what we call the minimum wage you're supposed to be getting paid. I'll go through all those kind of things and explain to you. So basically, first of all, we are categorizing states into two many areas. Number one are the most expensive states. Second part is just the normal average states. The most expensive states we are talking about, like New York, we're talking about California, we're talking about Northern Virginia, nearby DC, that area, Hawaii. Those are the most expensive states. And that means you are talking about the normal usage of your expenses. Your expenses will be very, very high, starting with the housing. For instance, apartment, you might find single bedroom is $1,500 or $1,300. But if you go to Texas, you come to Missouri, you go to Kansas, you are going to Kentucky, you are going to this Nebraska, whatever other Midwest state, for instance, you might find like 1,000 is a 3-bedroom. But if you go to other states, 1,000, you cannot even get a single bedroom. So those are the things you have to know. So, but many people, when they want to come to America, they come with so much expectation. That's why so many people, they have so many questions like, okay, I have master's degree, I have bachelor degree, how much will I make? And that's why some people, they get scammed about the jobs in Canada. They tell you, oh, you have a degree, you can come here, you can start with 5,000 US dollar or Canadian dollar, whatever it is. So, in a very simple way, it doesn't matter whether you come here, you have high school, bachelor, master's, it doesn't matter. You don't have work experience here in America. Your education is not here in America. So, how someone can trust you with your work experience to work in America will be difficult. So for that case, don't come here expecting you are an accountant, you are a bank manager at the bank. Assuming you can come here, you can go to US Bank, Bank of America, Chase Bank, and become a branch manager. No, they are not going to give you to become a bank manager. You are CPA in your country. Yes, you are tax expert in Tanzania, you are tax expert in Kenya, you are tax expert in Nigeria, you are tax expert in another country. You cannot come here and practice your tax processes right away in America. No, you cannot. You have to know the tax processes here. You are a lawyer in your country, criminal lawyer, criminal attorney. You cannot just jump in America here and just start practicing here. You have to get a certification. You have to get experience here. So there are so many things you have to do. So for that case, don't expect to come here from day one and get the so much professional job right away. No. You will start with the normal jobs, what we call the normal jobs, the minimum wage jobs, the jobs which you can be doing not using much of your education as skills, something like that. If you have bachelor, masters in finance, you are not going to be finance expert here. You are going to work at the supermarket. You can work in the restaurant. You can work in the warehouse. You can work in the nursing home. So you work the normal general labor jobs. That is the most cases. That means while you are working, you are building your resume. You are building to find someone who can be your recommender. They cannot get your recommender from Africa. If you put in your resume, my recommender is the professor so and the email is a Gmail, first of all. It's not a university web email, or it's not an institutional email. It's a Yahoo Gmail. That is number one. Second, you put the phone there, but you forget that we have 8, 9, 10 hours difference between some of the states in the US and your country. So do you think if someone wants to call your recommender, which is at 1 p.m. here in America, it is midnight in your country, they call your recommender, who first of all has the time to put the international call just for you to work in the office. They don't have that time to start to get, because these phones we have, you don't just take here and just call international. It is so expensive. So who wants you are so special, I have to call you a recommender in Africa. And what if the guy is lying? We don't trust those people. They trust people who are already here in America. They trust recommenders, someone they can call here. Do you trust this person? Should we hire this person? Are you approving? Do you endorse this behavior? So they prefer someone already here. So you need to work on normal jobs so that you can get someone to recommend you. You can get something to put in your resume here in America. Myself, I worked in the restaurant. I work in cleaning toilets. I worked in the warehouse with my master's degree here in America. And even Americans themselves go to the restaurants. Who are the people who are serving? Who are people working in the McDonald's? People with bachelor degrees, students, they are working. So don't come here with your ego that I'm going to America, I have bachelor degree of law, whatever, from this Kenyatta University or University of Abadan, whatever university you are coming from. I'm going to be a great lawyer here. No. Come here, lower down your ego, start with the normal jobs. That's number one. Secondly, you have to find what degree, what certification can I get to excel in America. But number one, you have to find a normal job so that you can be able to pay your bills. If someone is hosting you, that's good. But in the end, you have so many bills to go to do yourself. So you start with the normal jobs. So what types of jobs? You can work in the nursing home. You can work as mostly like working at supermarkets, working at the warehouse, working at the shipping companies. All those are areas you can be able to work in those, working at security. Those are the things you can get easily. And most of these jobs, it depends on company to company, depends on job to job, depending on state to state, depending on city to city. So the minimum wage, there is a minimum wage of the state. Each state has a minimum wage, and each city might have the separate one depending on the cost of living of that particular state. But the minimum will be $8. You can get $10, you can get $15, you can get $14 per hour. Depends. But you can start with $10 per hour. If you want to have two jobs, it's up to you. You are a green card holder. They don't stop you. How many hours you work is your energy and what you want to do. So number one, you will be doing those kind of jobs in order to make sure that you can be able to survive. So let's say if you have a degree in accounting, then while you are here, if you want to do CPA here, if you have you are working, I mean, I'm giving an example. There are certain things you can transfer quick. Let's say like if you are dealing with computer, IT, those things, they don't matter whether you're in America. Yes, you need to do other things to pay bills while you're looking for the better job which you want to get it, or get some recommendation from here and there. But there are certain jobs like create website, graphics, those things you can be able to do. You don't need specific experience in America. But if you are coming as a lawyer, you are coming as an accountant, you are coming here for specific like social work, you need a certification here in America. You have to do that. Even if, let's say, you come as a doctor, you cannot just come here and start treating people. You cannot just come here direct and to become a nurse. You have to take the registered nurse exam here and be allowed to work here in America. So those are the things you have to consider, like what types of jobs you'll be able to do. So don't come here with the ego that I'm going there, I'm going to be a branch manager for the bank, I'm going there, I'm going to be CEO. So if you win green card lottery and you quit your job, maybe you are a professor at the university, or you are someone with higher ups, whatever. Don't just come here with expectation that you are going to have the same position or higher position. No matter how many 20 years, 30 years of experience you have, you come here, you are a small fish, my friend. You are starting afresh. But after a while, once you keep doing that one, you keep getting experience, you get the proper certification or education you want from US, the sky is your limit. Next day, you can become CEO for a certain company. Next time, you can become whatever you want to be. But you cannot just come here from day one expecting things will be so much easy. Some people, they get very frustrated. And you have to lie on your resume sometimes, or you don't need to put everything. You cannot come with your master's degree and you are going to apply at McDonald's and put your master's degree and work at McDonald's. Your supervisor is just high school or high school dropout. So there are things like those ones. So you have to put your ego. You come here, you apply at the warehouse, you just say you are high school. You don't put your bachelor degree, you don't put your master's degree. Put that away. They don't care about that. Because why should you hire someone with master's degree when I'm a supervisor who I'm going to hire you? I just have high school. So don't bring, in Africa, for instance, in Asia, Latin America, someone to have bachelor, master's, PhD, it's normal. In the US, it's not normal. Many people have just high school. Few have just community college associate degree. Some currently the generation, they have bachelor degree. So don't assume master's degree you have from Africa or from Asia is just a normal degree. You can just jump here and just everybody has that one. No. Here, work experience matters a lot than your degree. So you have to think about that. And you need to accept jobs as long as it's a legal job, will help you to get money, will help you to get experience, to get someone to recommend you for further jobs. So that is I want to share with you. Once you are applying for these opportunities, don't expect that you will come from day one, you will get a lot of money, starting sending money to your home country. No. It will be a long road, long way to go. So consider those things. Okay, thank you everyone, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.